What is your name, please?
My name is Duncan Hines.
What is your name, please?
My name is Duncan Hines.
What is your name, please?
My name is Duncan Hines.
Two of these people are imposters. Only one of them is the real Duncan Hines, and is the only one sworn to tell the truth. And here is our host, Bud Collier.
Thank you very much. Thank you and good evening and welcome once again to our game of deliberate misrepresentation, wherein our panel endeavors to figure out which one of three challengers has sworn to tell the truth. To Tell the Truth is brought to you each week by Geritol, America's #1 tonic. The high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger fast. And now let's meet our cross-examiners. What is your name, please?
My name is Polly Bergen.
My name is Ralph Bellamy.
My name is Kitty Carlisle.
And my name is Hy Gardner.
Now, these three gentlemen all claim to be Duncan Hines. Only one, of course, is the real Duncan Hines. The other two have merely assumed that identity, and they do not have to stick to the truth. Now, panel, may I direct your attention to the copies of the affidavits that are in front of you. Please follow along while I read it. I, Duncan Hines, have often been called the last word on what to eat and where to eat it. A list of good eating places, which started as a hobby, became a business in 1938 with the publication of my first book, Adventures in Good Eating. Since then, I have written 5 others. Over 7,000 restaurants, inns, and hotels now are entitled to display the sign recommended by Duncan Hines. Signed, Duncan Hines. All right, panel, these gentlemen all claim to be Duncan Hines, Restaurant and Hotel Authority. You will each question, of course, until you hear this bell. And at the end of the questioning period, you will be required to cast your vote for the one who, in your opinion, is the real Duncan Hines. And we'll begin our questioning tonight with Polly Bergen. Polly?
Number one, it says here that you've eaten some 7,000 restaurants, inns, and hotels and such. Do you find that you have trouble keeping your weight down?
Yes, indeed. If I ate in 7,000 restaurants, I would, but I don't eat in all the 7,000.
Oh, you don't eat in them?
No, we take recommendations from friends and from other people that we have employed.
Oh, I see. Number two, do you feel that there are places that you haven't eaten in that might have very good food that you don't recommend, that people won't go to because you didn't?
Well, that's rather involved. I understand. Oh, yes, there are many. Certainly, there must be.
Well, do you feel that's rather unfair?
I don't understand that question.
Well, I mean, you have such a wonderful reputation of being a fine connoisseur of good places to eat, and don't you feel the places that you missed maybe are, like being passed by because people don't think they're any good because you haven't been there?
Oh, that's a long one. Ralph Bellamy.
Well, number 3...
You know what I meant, didn't you, Ralph?
I did. It was 4 or 5 questions all at once. Number 3, describe the sign that's displayed when you recommend a restaurant. Describe the sign.
Give a description of the sign that is displayed when you
It
recommend
says
a
recommended by
It simply says recommended by Duncan Hines.
Number 1, will you describe it a little more explicitly? What does it
There
look
are
like?
2 signs. They both read the same way. One is a small sign. The other is a little larger. Recommended by Duncan Hines.
Kitty Carlisle.
Number one, how did you get interested in eating?
Well, from the time I was a baby, I was always interested in eating. And as I grew up, why, the interest became keener, and naturally, as I acquired a taste, why, it became, I was more fussy about what I ate.
Almost became a habit after a while.
Number two, is the place you're staying in recommended on your list?
Why, no. You see, I'm staying with relatives.
Hy Gardner.
Number 2, what do Philippe, Bob Christenberry, Neil Lang, and Jimmy Hart have in common?
What was that last name? Jimmy Hart?
Jimmy Hart.
I can't answer that.
Number one, would you know?
Why, I know Christenberry had a lot to do with the boxing game, and I believe he's being nominated on the Republican Party for...
Number three, would you know?
No.
Number two, who is Clementine Paddleford?
A food expert.
You know the name of the paper she's on?
Paddleford, I think it's on the Tribune.
Number one, what...
Time to vote, panel, time to vote. So no more questions, and without consultation, will you please mark your ballots? And in so doing, you will select number 1, number 2, or number 3. Remember, please, the team of challengers receives $250 for every incorrect vote, which means, of course, if they fool the entire panel, they'll divide as much as $1,000. Now, are we all set, panel? Have you voted?
Mm-hmm.
Polly, you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for number 2. Actually, it seemed to me to be very obvious because number 2 looks like the palest one, and, I think he probably spent a lot of time indoors.
Ralph, your vote, please.
Number 3. Actually, we didn't have much of a crack at this one, and none of them seemed to have too much information, but number 3 looks the best fed of them.
And Kitty Carlisle.
Number 2. Well, I like to eat, and number 2 looked like he liked to eat the most.
And how about you, Hi?
I voted for number 3 because I thought number 3 wore a double-breasted suit to cover the 7,000 wrestling. And beyond that, he also looks like he's been dunking for years.
Whoa, well, at least the votes are in. We'll say nothing about the reasons given. We'll find out right now which one of these distinguished gentlemen is the real Restaurant and Hotel Authority. So now, will the real Duncan Hines please stand up? Thank you very much, sir. Number 1, would you tell us who you really are and what you do?
I'm John A. Wisnam, Old Greenwich, Connecticut, formerly connected with the Electrolux Corporation and now retired.
And how about you, number 2?
My name is Walter Smith. I now live in New York. I was associated with J. Walter Thompson as overseas art director.
Incidentally, Mr. Hines has asked that his winnings tonight, his share, be given to the Hotel and Restaurant School at Cornell University. So that will be done, sir. And checking up, we find that there were exactly 2 incorrect votes at $250 each for a total of $500 from Jarrett Hall. Divided, gentlemen, and I hope that it finds you in the best of good health. Enjoy it. Good night and good luck. All right, we'll have a new team of challengers now in just a moment.